Hi families and students, welcome aboard to our classroom on the boat. Today we're going to play a very simple game that involves numbers. Now before you play this game, you are going to need to either take pieces of paper and write numbers on them. You can write numbers 1 through 10, or if your child needs a challenge, you can go up to 20 or even 30. You know your children best, so keep that in mind when you make these cards. If you don't want to make cards, you can find flashcards with numbers on them at the different stores. So either way, it's up to you. To play this game, there are a couple ways we can do it. If your child is 3 years old, or if your child is really working hard on learning what the numbers are, then you might want to start with, for example, 1 through 5. Now, there are two ways you can do this. The first way is to lay the numbers out for your child, 1, 2, and then maybe skip a number and put out number 4. Okay? And then lay out some other choices and ask your child, first off, what are these numbers that they see? And then ask them, 1, 2, what comes after 2? And have them tell you which of these numbers would come after 2. And then again, what number comes after number 4? And have them put the correct numbers into the correct spots like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another way you can do this is to mix the numbers up and have them put them in order for you. So you would ask them, well, what is the very first number that we start with when we count? It would be number 1. What comes after 1? 2. What comes after 2? And so on until they put them in order. If your child is having a hard time putting them in order, you can give them tools to use. For example, a ruler that would have numbers on it. Or you could even write out a number line on a piece of paper. For example, like this. So if my child is having a hard time putting them in order, I could write out numbers for them to see and reference to in order to figure out the solution. Whoops. Okay, I didn't do a very good job of making a number line, but this is the idea. So it would be all the numbers in order, and your child could then use it to reference to. So if you ask them, well, what number is first? And they're like, I don't know. Well, why don't you take a look at our number line here? What do you see that's first? Right, that's a number 1. And then have them lay it down. And then ask them if they know what the next one is. And if they don't, they can reference their number line. This is teaching them how to use tools to be able to help them to figure out problems. And that's an okay thing to do. We often have tools that we use to help us solve problems. So anyway, I can't wait to hear about how it goes with playing with numbers and putting them in order. And remember, if your child knows their numbers really well, you can definitely challenge them to put longer lines of numbers together in order. Until next time, have a great day.